flooding with light as it rises at the dawn of the winter solstice. There's scattered around these monuments are large stones inscribed with Neolithic patterns, which kind of look like the Norway spiral. If you see them, they're like a spiral thing. And if you check out the primary stone outside the entrance to Newgrange, for example, you will see many of these spirals that look a lot like the Norway spiral, which I always talk about, that still is totally unexplained. It was not a rocket. The authenticity is often put into question as well, though many ancient monuments have been re-erected and secured using modern techniques as a means of preservation. It's an interesting question, but in no way makes Newgrange or the other monuments of the Brune Boyne any less remarkable. It is really cool. So yeah, I'd like to ask, we're going to have to ask when she comes on to Monster Castle. We're having the lady from Mysterious Holidays back from Ireland. And then we'll be able to ask about this site. So that's something to look forward to. I was looking into this before, and it's one of the questions I'm going to ask her on our Irish St. Paddy's Day special.
Oh, I'm on that site you told me to get to. I can read something from there. Declassified CIA.
Yeah.
Psychic powers and other strangers.
Yeah, it's great.
You want to read that?
This is my news. This is my news website that I'm grabbing news from. I find this one's really interesting.
Okay. You want to read this?
Yeah, go for it.
Just one quick thing. In January, the CIA updated their CREST archive, in parentheses, or CIA record search tool, CRESA, to include more than 12 million declassified pages, or about 903. Oh, how do you say that? 930 930,000, my God, documents covering a number of topics, including psychic spying and the possible existence of UFOs. That's February 5th, 2017. Oh, boy. Well, I did that all wrong. Cut, take two. In January, the CIA updated their CREST archive, or CIA records, search tool, to include more than 12 million declassified pages, or about 930,000 documents covering a number of topics, including psychic spying and the possibility existence of UFO. Everything, you know what? In the end, it's going to be scripture. Hollywood and making movies and making fiction about coming to eat you, coming to get you, all of that. There are not several different kind of UFOs in this universe. There's one source. Period. There is. You'll find really common sense if you really, when you lay down in bed and know your mom and dad at Thanksgiving and know that there are now no aliens going to come and eat you. There's one source. Ezekiel took his time and energy to sit down and write forever all that happened And in the end, I mean, you go on forever. You can have Fox News or whatever tell you different. But in the end, when we all going to go to bed and die, yeah, Ezekiel chapter 1. Period. There's not. Oh, but there's aliens from Jupiter, and there's this ship from Mars, and there's, that other universe. They're coming to get us. Nah, you know what? It's written about wheels in the sky, and it's forever in the Bible documented, and all the bullshit Hollywood made up fiction, fun games. I mean, here's George Jetson, Jane, his wife. Nah, it's all already there. There for us. Been there forever. Even the Muslims have that in there. Toro. Wheels in the sky. Lights. There were lights. It spun. And the aliens, they were god-awful. They looked like they were better than any Hollywood movie. And they were all angels of the Lord. And when you all finally get that through your thick skulls about the truth.
Kurt, this is the news.
I'm sorry.
Now you're trying to tell people to get it through their thick skulls. It's the news, dude. This is the morning news.
We're not supposed to give our comment?
I guess so, but telling people to get it through their thick skulls is, I don't think, very...
I'm sorry. Hush.
Not a great way to try to...
Okay, a segue. And take it here.
Okay, I got one. I got an article here. There has been Bigfoot sightings around Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta is a place of many mysteries, a sacred ground home to the Lemurian refugees, portals of other worlds, fairy folk, evil giants, even hidden UFO bases. On its forested slopes, conspiracies await all. And if you watch closely, you may even encounter a Bigfoot. The said Bigfoot sightings alleged to have occurred around Mount Shasta, located in Siskiyou County, California. No, Siskiyou County, are a bit unlike your usual fare. For example, in 1962, a woman was claimed she witnessed a female Bigfoot give birth. In another case, date unknown, a mysterious Bigfoot approached two bunny at the Bunny Flats campground and gave them a crystal. I heard of this one. Your guess is as good as mine. It's often been said that Bigfoot may just be an ordinary creature. Consider that when an alleged Bigfoot sighting occurs, he often appears quickly as he vanishes, leaving little or no trace behind. Pictures are often blurred, as if he were something more unusual, like a paranormal entity. At Mount Shasta, I suppose anything is possible there. Some have even mused that these creatures we call Bigfoot are actually Lemurians, remnants of an ancient advanced civilization that now live beneath the surface in a hidden city within Mount Shasta.
I've got one.
I've got more on this. In 1976, the Mount Shasta Herald published the curious account of Virgil Larson, logger from Salmon, Idaho. He worked logging, and his story would later become one of the area's most popular Bigfoot sightings. It was on a break when he heard what sounded like a third person hiking down the slope. He thought perhaps it was a serviceman, and Forest Service man. And Larson shouted over, didn't get a response. Indeed, he seemed to walk behind a bush and then turned toward Larson. Curious, he shouted again, and when the creature revealed itself, lifting its head above the bushes, he could see clearly then a ghastly, dark-haired beast, something beyond human. It smelled terrible, from 20 yards away. He didn't stick around to witness much more. He ran away.
Wow.
He returned to the scene later, explored the area, disappeared. He explored the area. He estimated the creature's size from where he was standing and how tall it was according to the bush, and it was 7 to 7.5 feet tall. Undefined footprints, blood-smeared branches, a vague smell in the air, nothing conclusive. But anyway, the Mount Shasta, and there you go, folks. Go to Mount Shasta to explore the paranormal.
Google Mount Shasta. That's something. Here's something from artbell.com.
Alrighty.
You want me to read it? Can I read it?
Yeah, please. We got 5 minutes left.
Oh. WikiLeaks documents. This is artbell.com. WikiLeaks documents reveal Apollo program was a fraud. Moon landings never happened. New documents scheduled to be released this week by Julian Assange, founder of WikiLeaks, could reveal damaging information about NASA's Apollo program, believe experts. Julian Assange, Assange, who has who has lived at Ecuador's London embassy since June 2012 in fear of being extradited to the United States to face espionage and conspiracy charges arising from the leaking of thousands of secret diplomatic and military documents by U.S. Army Private Chelsea Manning has announced that he will release incriminating evidence that the government of the United States of America and NASA, NASA capital, have hidden the truth about the Apollo program and the lunar landings for more than 40 years, and that in quotes, these documents reveal the true reason behind the Apollo program, deception, and how this all played out in the Cold War strategy of the government of the United States at the time.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Julian Assange, Assange, Wikileaks founder. The documents are said to have been handed to the WikiLeaks founder by a retired high-ranking officer, almost done, of NASA, capital letters, that has worked within the government for over 45 years. And Assange told reporters, I knew that was fake. I knew it, even as a boy. Little old boy. Saw it I was born in 1967. My mother sat me in front of that TV with legs on it. I knew it was fake. That was fake. Hollywood. Nixon, anything done under Tricky Dick Nixon was fake. Period, Canada. Period. Fake.
So you think it was all fake? The whole
Fake.
lunar thing?
Well,
Wow.
just right there, WikiLeaks going to come out with it.
Well, I think they went there, but I don't think that's what they saw. And I was told they went there in different spacecraft that were
They
actually
never landed on the moon.
no,
and
they
went around in
actually
buggies.
no, they used flying saucers to go there that were taken over. That they fixed them up, and that's why they got remote viewers so that they could fly the spacecrafts.
Wow.
Remember in Ezekiel it says that the creatures used their mind, the power of their mind, to control the wheels in the sky. Well, that's exactly what Bob Lazar said about how the recovered spacecraft work. You have to find someone that can use their mind and remote view the target. That's how it flies. That's the only way you can drive these things. So they needed remote viewers to fly them.
We got
it makes sense
on film what Americans and Canadians to this day, what we have are people that landed on the moon and got out in buggies, dune buggies.
Anyways.
And around and drove on the moon. That didn't happen.
Anyways, that's the news, folks. That was the Dirty Rotten Taro News with Kurt Green and the Wolfman. And thanks for tuning in. We'll try to do this again.
Bye. Bye.
So that was it. We did the news on the network.
All right. Brother.
Oh, that would have been fun to listen to, eh?
Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm not gonna.
I don't know how to. I could play it back, but we're live on Spreaker right now. But that little clip that we did live on the air there on the network was priceless.
I'm afraid to listen. I never want to listen to anything I've been on. Every time I'm on a show, the next day I go to bed. I say, Lord, please don't let me go back on the air. I don't like to be on.
Oh, that was priceless, man. We did the news on the network. I don't know if anyone was listening to the network, but they would have loved it. We just jumped in with unexpected morning news Saturday. I think we do Saturday morning news every time.
You got 1 million people listening, 1 million or more. Believe me. Oh my God.
Well, we're on. What do you call that? TalkStream Live.
From my side.
And we're up on the list pretty good, so there must be a few people listening.
From my side. Oh, God. Madonna and all her clan listening.
You're kidding.
No. She's...
Oh, my Lord.
Tell Madonna hello. She listening. I'm sure she is. Come, baby,
cool.
Go. You don't believe me?
I do. I actually somehow believe you. Because I know that you're one of her biggest fans, and you're in the fan club, and she may actually correspond to you once in a while.
Oh, you don't know.
So that is cool.
Oh, Lord. I've got to mow the yard later today, and clean the pool.
Did you say mow the yard? Oh, man.
Oh.
Must be nice. I got snow falling.
Did you see that? Oh, I've got to show you this.
I got tons of snow falling here, man. Like, it is just...
Oh, you got snow. Oh,
man,
Lord.
it's snowstorm. It's just piling up.
Snow in Phoenix.
Dude, you should see this. I've never seen snow like this for a long time here. It's just piling in. We're getting dumped on.
This. Oh, Lord. Jeopardy. This is so funny. Oh, Father. I'll put it on speakers. It may not be funny for you now. It just was so funny at the time. Here.
Mr. White, you're gonna be a snowman shortly here. What we got piling in here, it is just dumping on us. I'm in southern Ontario, so
just play that live.
Mr. White's listening to us anyway. We got one person in our chat room, but that's all right. You and I are in there. Nobody knows we were going back on, so depends on where you're at, and if you like staying up all night like the Wolfman, I'm nocturnal, so I'm up all night anyway. So,
I'll put it
hey,
in your
why don't we put this commercial
Skype.
on for Mr. White? He probably never heard this before. This is the funny one. We gotta do this.
You got to play what I just posted.
Here it comes. I got it.
Weehaw! Trolls are us, yeah!
Trolls are us. Do you have an internet troll problem? Well, we can help. Just search for trollsrus.com. We will send all kinds of trolls to the party that is trolling you. Just listen to our best customer.
Myself, when I was getting trolled hard by a group of trolls, and I said to myself, there's got to be some truth to what these guys are saying. It's got to be. And so it was at that time I started really replaying and listening to myself in the car, wherever I was, and I thought, I'm a pompous bitch.
Go to Trolls Are Us today and take care of your problems in our snarky fashion. That's trollsrus.com.
Yeehaw! Trolls are us!
Yeah, man. All right. Can you dig it? Yeah, that was a word from our sponsor. Yeah. So if anybody's really worried about trolls and internet trolls, and that's who you get a hold of, and they'll send trolls right on back to those people. Oh, yeah. It's pretty groovy, man.
Internet reality, and you're listening to KTLK Digital Broadcasting
I think I'm a
Network.
troll.
The fringe.
No,
I think I need
trolls have hair like
You know
Trump.
what?
Trolls have hair like Donald Trump.
No, that's not me. But I think I need to. You know what? Life was so much easier about 10 years ago. I never touched a computer. I lived life. I don't know what I did. I don't know. But, I think I might need to, just stop the internet and just go back to being like a regular.
Damn, these snowflakes are big coming down, man. It's just hammering.
They're-
It's just filling
Hey.
right up with snow.
Grab a hold of them and look at them. They're perfect shapes, right?
It's really
If you
cool when you
them
look
up
at
close. Look at them up close.
Yeah, I
They're
know.
per-
With a magnifying glass, it's really,
yeah.
really
Isn't that
interesting. I like that.
Oh, dude. Perfect shapes. Look at that.
Actually,
I can't believe you
I'm gonna
get
go look
snow.
for my. I'm gonna go look for my magnifying glass right now.
Yes. It is so. Everyone's different. Oh. Wow.
I got it. Okay, and
I'm done.
I opened my window. I'm gonna look at this.
Watch. Just get a handful and everyone different in your hand. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
That-
in your hand.
You gotta try to take a
They melt
picture.
too quick in your hand. So the best thing is to actually use a magnifying glass or something and look at them where they're sitting outside. When it's fluffy like this, and you look at the ones on the top.
Is it snowing right now?
Yeah, oh, geez, I got fresh flakes. I'm looking at them right now with a magnifying
Dang.
glass, and it's beautiful.
They're all
Just what I'm
perfect.
doing, just what you said, Kurt. I got my magnifying glass out, and I opened my window, and I'm looking at these snowflakes, and you're absolutely right. Each one is beautiful.
That's
It's just incredibly different. And you
God.
could make artwork out of that.
Yes. Wow. You're blessed.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. All the snow.
I actually dig that.
Well-
What you're talking about is that these are big, and they are hammering down.
Fat
This is going to be a big thing. What's going on here?
That's just so amazing to
Like
me.
the trees. We
coming
just had
out
an
of the
ice storm.
sky.
We had an ice storm a couple days ago, so the trees are already iced up. And now we got heavy snow falling. It's sticking in the trees too. And I can see the branches start to hang down.
Even like you think about it, even like icebergs, if you know that snow, you're looking at it right now, they're all perfect shapes. Icebergs are made out of perfect shapes. You know what I mean?
So anyway, this is the time of the morning when I heard those sounds. So I opened my window wide up, and I'm going to see and listen if I'm going to hear those sounds again. This
What
morning.
sound?
This is the time of the morning.
Did you hear like Bigfoot or what? I didn't meet the.
No, it was the sounds from the sky. It was coming from the sky. It was weird.
Okay. Well, easy up there spinning around. Probably. You know, we live once on this earth, and we're on this radio show right now in 2017. And when you get real time with somebody and talk deep, it probably about his ego. What else? It's going to be a creature coming to get you? Mars attacker? Or is it going to be reality? You're looking at beautiful snowflakes. Perfect. Remember we talked about you take a violin bowl on a table, make a snowflake.
Yeah.
And I'm talking right now, bit deep.
You're cutting in and out a little bit, Kurt, so I'm having trouble.
What?
You were cutting in and out a little bit.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault.
But we got to think.
You know what I got here? I got a song.
About that.
I think you want to hear this because I think you're going to want to hear this. It's Shalita Burke, and she reminds me of Madonna a little bit. Her style of music is a little bit like Madonna, and she's up and coming. She's Shalita Burke.
What a great name, Shalita Burke.
So I'm going to try to find this. Okay, I had it here a second ago. Wow, a big snowflake just fell right in my window.
Perfect shape.
Is not a dying art. True love must be fought for, baby. I cannot be bought. You're always at my heart now, baby. You've been craving me a lot. My touch is sought for, baby. I'ma call the shots.
Yeah, she sent me this, Kurt. You
Won't
like it?
you come to me, baby?
It's groovy. She sent me this song.
I demand your attention. You live in mine. I feel your intentions. You stay in my penetrate. I'm so glad.
and then on Wednesdays I have my
Monster Castle. Paranormal. Radio.
He loved us!
It feels so good to be back here at the Dexter Lake Club. We like to do for you now a tune entitled Shamalama Ding Dong. So hit it.
This is the Monster Castle Paranormal Radio Show. We explore the paranormal phenomenon with researchers and skeptics from all walks of life and beyond. Fridays and Saturdays, 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, on KTLK Digital Broadcasting Network, The Fringe.fm. Visit our website at monstercastleparanormal.com.
And then on Wednesdays I have my
This is the Monster Castle Paranormal Radio Show. We explore the paranormal phenomenon with researchers and skeptics from all walks of life and beyond. Fridays and Saturdays, 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, on KTLK Digital Broadcasting Network, Fringe.fm. Visit our website at monstercastleparanormal.com.
And we are on the air, and this is our first attempt at Adam Shadow's new show. Are you there?
Oh, yeah.
What all played there? I'm sorry, brother. What happened there?
There was,
I had people screaming at me, and oh my god.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's kind of hard to do a show when people are fucking screaming at you.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to do a show. Shut the fuck up. Alright, that's it. I'm doing the hippie jingle over again.
Alright.
Someone's pissed me off. Monster Castle. Dasawato. Paranormal. Psionics. Adam Shadow Dasawato Psionic Reading Show. There we go. Yeah. Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, now you ready to go? Oh man, we don't have no one in the chat room. Well, it is the first, nobody believed we were going to do this.
Yeah.
You got too much echo in your voice, bro. It's cool, but...
Oh, I forgot. Didn't see my effect was on. There we are.
Do that during your readings, and then, you know what I mean? That's great. When you do your readings, put that on.
Yeah.
When we're just talking, we won't put that on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was on.
When I do my readings, I will put mine on too.
Yep.
Alright, so it's your show. So we're, let's give everyone a taste of where you come from. Let everyone know. Just tell everybody a little bit of your background and how you came into this psionic field of energy.
All right. Well, it all started when I was about 4. And actually, was, to be honest, it was the very first semblances of my abilities was actually when I was about 3. As I had began picking up other people's emotional states and thoughts, but not in a completely cohesive way. When I was 4, I had my first vision. It was when I was it is when I was in no! It was a summer day, and as I was by my big mother's car, and it had just started to it had finished with it had finished a light drizzle of rain, and I had and by instinct and intuition of some kind, and with a quite intense feeling at the back of my head, after saying, after looking up at my birth mother and going, "Mama, Mama," I drew shapes of the vision that I had in the rather fresh mud, and it was of the vision was of a giant blue star and a 3 giant spheres, far larger than what should be possible when it comes down to being planets, and quite a number of light years away from that was it was the sphere of a black hole, and even at that and even at that time, I actually had a general concept of rotation of the rotation of celestial bodies, which is actually kind of interesting. And anyway, and so I drew the a really big circle, and followed by three other circles that were probably about a third of the circumference of the bigger circle, and another depression in the sand or in the mud for the black hole, and then a kind of a circle around the star and the giant celestial bodies, which was kind of like a general idea for the rotation or the revolution of the whatever those giant the star. And then after that, life's events took me to another and very powerful event in where where it was a really beautiful summer day. There was blue sky and sunshine and kind of a bit of a breeze, and then actually all through that day, I was having quite a lot of empathic and telepathic projections, and things I was picking up from.
Wait a minute. Projection or erection?
Projection.
All right.
And I was picking up on quite a lot of people's emotions and thoughts and even memories as well, and a lot of stuff was a lot of psychic stuff was happening that day, and then I remember that I was playing with my my red fire truck in the backyard there, and I was smashing it against a little rock that was on the ground there, and kind of having some fun there, and then I saw this this queen ant, and it was just crawling away and crawling along the cement, and then it did quite an interesting thing in it.
But isn't it cool though when you can astral project your erection?
I've actually done that, and yes. It was the astral projection and directions.
I thought when you said
possible.
end direction, I thought it was end erection. But you said end direction. I thought it was end direction.
No.
Astral erections.
And anyway, and the ant, it turned around to face me, which was interesting.
What did it look like? What did it look like?
It was a rather large ant with a really big with a really big abdomen, and
lots of pus in it,
like an oversized ant, basically.
Imagine it would hold a lot of pus.
Oh yes, and it certainly did.
And when you squished it, what did you feel like?
I haven't gotten that far yet in the story. When after it turned to face me, I had a thought cross my mind. You have unlocked a power, and after that thought, which was surprising, to say the least. I had okay, now I have to get my thoughts in order.
Well, you can take a break right here because we know what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do, right?
Sure.
I just do. What should we do? Man. Trying to figure something out here. I gotta find something cool.
Alright.
I gotta find something really cool for you. Something that the fans sent us.
Alright.
I don't think I played some of it yet. Oh yeah. I got something. Oh, I got something, man. This is pretty groovy. This is a fan sent us this, and it's like African, Jamaican or something. I don't know what it is. You want to hear it? I never played it yet. Jehovah.
Can't hear it, no.
It's Jehovah Omega. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Jehovah Omega. This is weird. I have no idea.
Let's hear it.
It's coming.
Reverb City.
Music sent to me from listeners.
I am the best.
I get the best shit, ain't no way out of it.
Jehovah, Mama.
Rock and roll with Jehovah Omega.
I be the best. I be the best today.
Your Keon's get it anywhere
I
else
am the
now.
best. I am the best today. I meet you, Lord. I be the best. I be the best today. I meet you, Lord. I am the best. I am the best today. I meet you, Lord. I am the best. I am a champion. I am a winner. Thanks be to the Lord. He has done me well. Name your blessing one by one.
This is the Wolfman Mike, and you are on the Adam Shadow Dasawato Psionics Reading Show. Now we need some callers. Come on, people. Call in, don't be shy. This is his first show. We need a caller, please. We can't have a psychic on here without a caller. Come on. I don't care if it's Darren. I don't care if it's Darren or Dennis or what your name is. Call in, please, right now. I only got a few more minutes on here, so you gotta make your call. Alright. If nobody's gonna call in, you might want to just read one of them in the chat room. Alright, come on. Ants in the colony, call in. Ants in the colony, call in. Please call in. 775-990-8447. Call in for your reading from Adam Shadow Dasawato. Please. If you don't, I'm just going to have him read me. All right, Adam, you're going to have to read me then.
Alrighty.
Well, we got to do something because we're running out of time here.
Yeah. Just a second here.
Maybe I can just prank call. Right. I didn't get my prank call thing going because my computer one of my computers died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, and I was thinking I can't do the show, and then I thought, no, the show can't. It has to go on.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find someone in Skype that's on. Maybe we can plug into. Alright. I'm gonna try. It's our guest for Sunday afternoon. Let's see if he'll come on for a second and we'll give him a reading.
Yeah.
I was supposed to call him anyways for... John?
What's up?
Hey, John, how are you?
What's up?
It's Wolfman Mike.
Are we doing something or what?
Well, I was just confirming that you're going to be on for Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Yeah, it's too far ahead for me to confirm anything. I'm just frazzled from going to court this morning. I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning, you know?
Okay, well, hang on a sec. I have you down for the 23rd at, what's your time zone there?
It's 3 hours difference wherever you're at.
You're in California?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, so you're, so you'd be 2 p.m. I have you down for 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
My time.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right. Okay. And you get a free psychic reading with Adam Shadow Dasawato right now if you want it.
Oh, cool. I could use one of those. I've actually talked to a few psychics, but they give psychics a bad name, you know? Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Well, I got a real one here. Adam's my boy, man. He's awesome.
Well, how do I do that? Does that mean I don't tell him anything, but he could judge by my voice or my vibration or my date of birth?
Oh, he's pretty good. He'll do a, what do you call that? A dive, the psychic dive, Adam? What do you call it?
A soul dive, do you mean?
Yeah, he can do a soul dive.
Is that, so who is that? Adam? Is that your picture?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, or
a clean-shaven young man.
Or he can do a tarot reading for you.
Oh, I'd rather do a soul dive myself. That sounds more in-depth than looking at cards.
It takes a little more energy. Adam, are you ready for that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just
adjust yourself.
Is, are you ready for it?
I know what this man can do.
It freaks me out, man.
Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, by the way, I was just researching CBD pills because, was it Sanjay Gupta is advertising this stuff, but it's like 4 bottles for like $30 or $40 a piece. I said, no, I only want one to try it out. You know, natural pills, compressed and everything.
Wow.
So many fake things on the market, and I need CBD oil. You know, for my arthritis, my neuropathy, and
really takes the pain
diabetes and all kinds of stuff. But anyway.
Did you hear about this crackle stuff?
Crackle?
Yeah, it's a form of honey oil, but they take all the
honey. Yeah, honey oil. Yeah.
But they take all the shit out, so it goes into a sort of a crystal form. But that means all the crap stuff is out of there.
The impurities, yeah.
Well, the whatever petroleum or butane products they may have used to. So it takes some kind of a.
It's the way they process it, I guess. Like
it's a vacuum.
It sounds like they put that type of information in our monthly or quarterly magazine because I'm still a lifetime member of the California Narcotic Officers Association.
Basically, what they do is they suck the fumes out of it, so it takes all the fumes out of it, so it turns into a really raw form of almost like a honey oil turns into a crystal.
But it's not THC.
Oh, it is. It's like pure natural everything.
Oh, I get it. So it's condensed and it's.
That's really it's fucking amazing.
Super THC.
Yeah, buddy, this is the best, man. Somebody told me about it this morning, man. From yeah.
Well, that was the latest thing on the street a few months back or last year or so. But if they process the THC a certain way, they can condense it down. So, like the CBD oil, I think you have to take like a small squirt of it, put it on your finger, and lick it, or stick it in your gums, or. You know, like it's like a drop and a half to 2 drops, basically. And then after that, you feel the effects. But it's kind of dark colored, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like heroin I used to intercept from Mexicans at the border.
Yeah. Poor suckers. You didn't beat him, did you?
What?
I would have done it.
What's that?
Gave him a couple lickings.
Oh, you mean, well, I've had a couple occasions where they tried to take off and stuff, but no, I never had to hurt anybody.
Oh, yeah.